Hi everyone. Am I audible?
Sir,
Okay. Today I will start module 2. The remaining concepts in module 1 we will discuss after unit test 2 in module 2. So in that regard, the lecture 1 will be on principles of public key crypto systems. So module 2 will be on public key crypto systems. What are the different types of algorithms? Right. In the module 1, it was symmetric encryption techniques, or we can say the conventional encryption. This one will be based on the asymmetric, we can say, encryption. So is my screen visible to all of you? Shall we proceed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So first, anyone please respond. What is the meaning of symmetric cipher or symmetric encryption? Yes.
They use same key, sir.
Yes, very good. So in the symmetric encryption or in the symmetric cipher, the same key will be used for the encryption as well as the decryption, correct?
Yes, sir.
Same key for an encryption and decryption, right? So, and different type of transformations or combinations or permutations are there in the symmetric encryption techniques, correct? In the DES algorithm, single DES, or in AES also, it will be based on the permutations and the combinations or substitutions or transpositions, right? So in this, in the symmetric cipher. So after, the development of the symmetric encryption. So after decades or after some time, so they found two problems in this symmetric encryption. So one is key distribution. So one is key distribution. So what is the meaning of this key distribution is? So in the sender side, we will do the encryption using one particular key. The same key should be transferred to receiver side over a secured channel, correct? Yes or no? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
So whenever any key is distributing, so there may be chance that, so it may goes to opponent, right? Or if it is not secure, so opponent may get the key and he will try to decrypt the message. And similarly, when the key, distribution in the sense, the distribution centers will be there, key distribution, or the keys will be stored in a register. So from that, there is a distribution from to the sender side or receiver side. So in this, there is a problem, and also based on some ciphertext to plain text combination. So there is a chance that in symmetric encryption, so there may be slight chance to determine the key also, right? So that is one problem in symmetric. The second problem in this will be, one is called authentication, or we can say digital signature. So what is this, the meaning is, see, when I take one symmetric cipher technique or block diagram, suppose this is the sender side and this is the receiver or destination. So there is a plain text and it will be encrypted using some key. Then it will be transferred to the receiver and the same key will be used for the decryptor. Correct? Now receiver doesn't know actually the message is coming from the X or not. Suppose one message is coming from the X, the second message may come from the Y or some Z. This is the source 2 and this is the source 1. So first message is coming from this X and the second message is coming from the Z. So he doesn't know, the receiver doesn't know. So there is no authentication. So that is one problem in the systematic or a symmetric cipher. All right. So clear, these are two problems in the symmetric cipher. Please respond.
Yes, sir.
So so by observing this, so two researchers, one is called Diffie and Hellman. So they developed this public key crypto systems, which is based on the asymmetric key. Right? Asymmetric means two different keys will be used for the encryption and decryption. So what are the concept or what is the concept behind that, we'll see. So in that, the public key crypto system is based on the two different keys are asymmetric. In this, encryption with public key one type, encryption with private key another type. So this concept will provide confidentiality and this concept will provide authentication. How they are providing, so what is the block diagram, what is the procedure, we will see one by one. So today we are going to learn what is the public key crypto system, what are the different ingredients in the public key, then what is the encryption with public key, encryption with private key. So now, so public key crypto system or cryptography is based on the, for encryption we use one key and a different key but a related key for the decryption. So one key for encryption, the second key is different but it must be related to the encryption algorithm. So asymmetric algorithms relies on pair of keys. Generally we say it depends on the pair of keys, and these pair of keys will be generated by the sender side or receiver side. Okay, so that's why they will be related for the encryption as well as the decryption. So is this point is clear to all of you? So asymmetric means two different keys, one for encryption and another for decryption. Please respond.
Yes, sir.
So pair of keys. So this we can call it as a, one is called public key, another is called private key. The symmetric we will call it as a secret key. So but here public key means this key will be available for all the users who are present, and the private key will be there which has to decrypt the message. Suppose I am receiving the message, I will use my private key to decrypt the message. Suppose if you are receiving the message, you will use your own private key, but public key will be available to me as well as you also. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Pair of keys, and one is called public and private. Okay. Now for this public key crypto systems, we need a important characteristic. So what is that is, at any cost or it must be impractical to determine this key, private key, to decrypt the message. Then only we can say it is more secure compared to the symmetric cipher. Correct? Yes or no? So what is that? The characteristic must be, if you do any computation, so generally theoretically or literally we can say computationally it must be infeasible to determine the key or we can say determine the decryption key. If we know the algorithms, if we know the anything, but it should not be determined. So the characteristic must be, so we can write something like this. So it is computationally impractical, or we can say infeasible to determine the decryption key, or we can say private key, because I mean if I'm using private key for the decryption, we should not, I mean the opponent should not be able to determine the decryption key. So determine the decryption key given by knowledge. If we know the knowledge of algorithm and the encryption key. So knowledge of the encryption algorithm and the encryption key. So even though the opponent knows the encryption key and encryption algorithm, but he should not be able to determine the decryption key. So it is the important characteristic for the public key crypto systems. Is it clear to all of you? And we know if there are two keys, any key will be used for the encryption, any key will be used for the decryption also. Please confirm, is this clear to all of you? The important characteristic for the public key crypto systems. Any questions?
Sir, for the encryption we'll use public key, and for decryption we'll use private key, sir.
Yes. That's why we got two different the techniques. So if I'm using public key for the encryption, we can say encryption with public key. If I'm using private key for the encryption, that will be called as the authentication. On the decryption side, opposite. Okay, if I'm using encryption with public key, decryption must be private key. If encryption is private key, decryption must be public key. Okay, I cannot use same public key for the encryption, decryption. Then that will become symmetric.
Okay, sir.
Okay, na?
Yes.
Yes, all of you clear all the points? If you are having any question, please ask. Okay. Now we'll go further. So when we see the block diagram of a public key encryption, it consists of some 6 ingredients. This is we know already some of them. Plain text we know, algorithm, encryption algorithm, ciphertext, decryption algorithm. So what is the plain text? If I ask you, it's nothing but a message which is coming from the source, which will be in the readable format, correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Coming from the source. Oh, encryption algorithm means, so what we will do in the encryption algorithm, we have
Mathematical.
some mathematical transformations or substitutions. Yes, I forgot. Here I should be able to tell this one. So in the symmetric, we were using the substitutions or transformations, what you call techniques to convert a message to plain text to ciphertext. But in this asymmetric crypto system, mathematical functions will be used. Okay, so that is also one advantage, or we can say is we are giving more complexity to the encryption algorithm. So as complex the algorithm, that much security we are providing. So there are so many transformations on the plain text in the algorithm, correct? Yes or no? So here, so it performs various transformations on what? On plain text using key. Okay, so that key I will explain here. So what is the public and private key? So public key is one, private key is one other. Now these are the, I already told, pair of keys. So one is public and another is private. If I am using one for encryption, we should be able to use another key for the decryption. Remember, right? So public, if I am using for the encryption, private key must be used for the decryption. If the private key is using for the encryption, public key will be used for the decryption. Clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Right. So we can say here, one is used for encrypt or encryption and other is used for decryption. Okay, and we know the ciphertext means the output of the encryption algorithm which is not in a readable format is called as a ciphertext. It will be depends on the plain text and key, correct? So what is the plain text and what is the key? So different keys will provide different ciphertext. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So what about the decryption algorithm? So which will take the input as a ciphertext and using the key, it will provide the plain text. So here ciphertext and matching key. So based on this, it will decrypt the message or it will produces the plain text. Okay. The only one different is public and private key. So there are pair of keys. One is used for the encryption and other is used for the decryption. Okay. So roll number 2, are you there? Everyone share your video, please. Yes.
Yes, sir. Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Nara, roll number 2.
Yes, sir.
So what is the difference between symmetric and asymmetric encryption?
Sir, actually, my internet just now it came, sir.
Okay.
Like current is coming and going continuously.
Mhm. Is my screen visible?
Sir.
Roll number 3, Nara. Roll number 3. Hello. 4. Six.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. అర్థమైందా ఇప్పుడు వరకు చెప్పినవి?
Yes, sir.
So what is the difference between these two? Public key and symmetric encryption?
Symmetric encryption uses one key for encryption and decryption, sir.
Very good. Here,
Asymmetric uses public key for encryption.
okay.
Symmetric is the easiest encryption technique.
Okay, what are the problems in the symmetric? Which I explained or which I discussed in the first slide. Yeah. వినలేదా ఫస్ట్?
లేదు సార్, అది సరిగా వినలేదు అది.
Roll number 9.
Sir.
ఉన్నారమ్మా?
Sir.
Tell me. What was the problem of key distribution, which I explained?
Sir, నేను స్టార్టింగ్ వినలేదు.
Okay. Roll number 10.
Yes, sir.
Unara?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what was the problem of key distribution in symmetric?
Same key is used, sir.
Okay. If the same key is used, what is the problem?
Many users may try to decode it.
How? In the sender side, suppose you generated a key, that should be transferred to destination side because he has to use the same key, correct?
Yes, sir.
Over a secured channel. If the channel is not secure, or if the opponent is trying to attack, so he may determine the key, correct?
Yes, sir.
That is the reason if the sender and the sender side, suppose he is generating, or receiver side is generating its own key, so then there may not be any chance to determine the key. So that is the reason why we are using two different keys. Please remember. So in the public key crypto systems, the sender and the receiver generates their own keys or pair of keys, right? So if the receiver is decrypting the message, he will use his own key to decrypt the message. How? That also I will explain. And in the authentication problem, so as this will be overcome because the receiver doesn't know from where, he is receiving the message. Suppose I should send a message to the students, suppose, example. So I'm sending message to the students. So students should be able to, they should be clear about the message is coming from the faculty, right? Suppose one message came from me, but another message is coming from the different fellow, maybe from the student itself, right? By changing some message, some modification of the message. So they should know that from where they are getting the message. So that is not possible in the in the symmetric, because if they are having the key, they will decrypt the message and they will try to read the message. That's it. But here, what will happen is they will come to know that this is coming from a particular person or particular source. Got the point, everyone? Please respond. Authentication.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That we'll see now anyway. Now see the first example. Everyone, please. Now suppose, so one fellow is Bob, another fellow is Alice. Now this fellow want to send some information to Alice. So this is the plain text, and using encryption algorithm, one of the encryption algorithm is RSA that we have to discuss. Now before sending, Bob will generate pair of keys. One is called public key, another is called private key. Okay. Okay, 1 second. This is different. What I'm explaining, that is the based on here. This one is using public key encryption, no? So this fellow has to receive some information from the Bob. So Alice will generate pair of keys. Okay, that concept also will come, but later. So Alice has to receive some message from the Bob or any different user. So she will generate pair of keys. One is called public key, another is called private key. Clear? Now this public key will be stored in a, generally we will call as a public register or some accessible file. That public key will be available for any user which are connected in that network. Suppose all these fellows are connected. So they will come to know it's a public, I mean the Alice public key, or for that communication, all fellows knows public key, right? Now in the encryption side, what happens is Bob will use Alice's public key to encrypt the plain text. Clear up to now, please? Please confirm.
Sir.
So whoever want to receive the message, they will generate a pair of keys. One public key will be available for all the users. So using that public key, whoever wants to send the message, they will encrypt the plain text using that public key. So this we can write it as a like this mathematical. So encryption of key. Key is public generated by A. A means Alice, comma X is the plain text. But in the receiver side, Alice will use, I mean her private key. So public keys everyone knows, but private key only Alice will know. So using that private key, she will decrypt the ciphertext and she will get a plain text which is in readable format. So this process or the technique is called encryption with a public key. So that means this process is providing confidentiality. Unless until she reveals the key, no one will be able to determine. Yes or no? So if I'm having the key, why unnecessarily I will give it to another fellow to read the message, which is a secured message or confidential message. Yes, is it clear, all of you? Public key encryption. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So that process is called encryption.
Receiver will send to transmitter, sir, that key.
Yeah. So it's not like sending. There will be some register. Okay.
Yes, sir.
We can say public register or some access file. So that will be stored here, which are public keys only. Public keys only will be stored here. There that may be coming from Joy or Mike or whoever there in the network. That all the public keys will be there in this public register. Suppose this Bob need to send the information, he will use the public key which is generated by the receiver. That is important. Okay, he may generate it, but if we use the same public key which is generated by Bob, that concept is different. If the receiver side public key is used for the encryption, that will provide the confidentiality. Yes, the information is confidential, right? Only Alice can see or Alice can decrypt, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Everyone, is it clear to all of you? Encryption with public key. So public key is used for the encryption, private key is used for the decryption, and that private key will be generated by the user itself, not other fellow, and they are transmitting, correct? All these steps are there are the essential steps. So each user generates a pair of keys to be used for the encryption as well as the decryption. Yes or no? Each user means whoever is there in that particular network. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and this fellow 5. These 5 people generate the pair of keys, and they will be stored in this public register, only public keys, and the private keys will be in their hands only, or they will not disclose to anybody. So they will keep secretly. Then what happens? Each user places one of the 2 keys in a public register or other accessible file. So that's why it is called the public key. The companion key is kept private. Companion in the sense which is related to the encryption, right? So which will be used for the decryption. So that is why it is related or companion. Clear? Please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Now the next one is same. So if Bob wishes to send a confirmation message to Alice, Bob encrypts the message using Alice's public key. Already explained. Then when Alice receives the message, she decrypts it using her own private key. No other recipient can decrypt because only Alice knows the private key. So that is not there in the symmetric. So same key must be used. So based on some what do you call combinations, plain text, ciphertext combination, maybe may not be today, may not be tomorrow. After some days, they may try different combinations, so they may be able to get the key, correct key that we have already seen also. But this is a private key which is generated by the user itself. Suppose think that after sending few messages, Alice says think that someone is hacked. Okay, getting my point here? So sender or source destination. So after few messages, see 100% no one can assure that this will be communicated securely. So after 5 messages, so Alice says think that there is some attack. Now there is a possibility that changes public key as well as private key. Yes. So she may generate a different public key and a different private key, and these will be stored again in that register. So they can keep on changing the keys also. That is possible in the asymmetric encryption or crypto system. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So private keys will be different. After every message also, if it is very confidential, the communication is very confidential. After every message, they may change the pair of keys. So that is possible. So I hope all the points are clear. Next is opposite. I told no, encryption with the private key. So what is that meaning? So initially Bob generated pair of keys and Bob using his own private key to encrypt. Okay na? So Bob's private key is used for the encryption. Then so everyone knows Bob's public keys, because public keys will be stored in a public register which will be available for all the users. Now Alice will use Bob's public key to decrypt the message. Now tell me, Alice will be able to identify the message is coming from where? Can you tell me? Is Alice will be able to identify the message which is coming from where? Either Bob or Joy or other fellow.
Bob only, sir.
Why?
Because private key is only known to.
That's
that
okay.
one.
But the Alice is using Bob's public key. That is the main. Even though he generated his, encrypted with Bob's private key, but she is decrypting the message using Bob's public key, not Alice's private key, correct? So that is the reason. So here the decrypting is possible only because of Bob's public key only. Otherwise, it won't decrypt. I mean, it won't get the plain text correctly. So one is, yes, he is using the private key. So the message will be digitally signature or digitized. If Bob's public key is used, then only it will be decrypted. Otherwise, it won't. So that is called digitally signatured. Then after using the Bob's public key, it will be decrypted. Is it clear? All of you? So no one can change or alter this information because it is having the signature, digitally signature. So once Alice's uses Bob's public key, then only it will be decrypted correctly. So that is called encryption with private key. So I mean, you can easily remember, if the encryption is happening with public key, decryption must be using its own private key. Opposite for the encryption with the private key. So this process is providing what? Can I say authentication? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Because yes, she knows from where the message is coming. Because maybe digital signature or she is using Bob's public key. Any live example for this? Live example. Anyone, please think. I didn't think on that way.
సార్ ఒక్క టెస్ట్ కి 2 కీస్ ఎట్లా జనరేట్ చేయాలి సార్?
Which one?
అది ప్రైవేట్ అండ్ పబ్లిక్ కీ. You said no, sir.
Yeah.
For one text there will be 2 keys.
Yeah. No.
How it is possible, sir?
See, anyone is using a credit card, right? Are you
Yes,
using?
sir.
I mean, so when the statement comes, when the PDF file wants to open, who can open? Anyone can open, or you only can open using some password, some 4 letters of your name, then followed by 4 letters, the 4 letters in your card. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So that will be one. I mean, some example we can give. And what were you saying? Just tell me.
Sir, for single test, how can be there will be 2 keys, sir?
For single test,
How can there will be 2 keys like public key and private key?
Okay. Now just see the same example. So this bank fellow is sent some document which is digitized format. Can you able to change anything in this statement? Nothing, right? But
Yes, sir.
from that, so there is a public key in the sense public key. Anyone? I mean, if you know the name and last 4 digit, you can able to open this statement, right? So for the same the message, so this fellow will provide 1 key based on that encryption, and we can able to see the message by using your what do you call key, or we can say password, correct?
Yes, sir.
So that is why, see, you may think that suppose Apple is there and this fellow is using one key to generate some different word, and this fellow is using different key to decrypt it, right? So that's why these keys must be related to each other. It will not be like 2 different keys. No. So that is a concept I already discussed. The 2 keys must be related. So related key, not 2 different keys. So the keys.
Sir, how, sir? Example, for example.
Yeah, just now I told the bank statement. That fellow is sending securely the document to you. by digitizing. So our digitized version మనం ఏం చేంజ్ చేయలేం కదా.
Yes, sir. చేయలేం.
So digitally signature అంటాం దాన్ని. And we can use our password to open that document. అదొక ఎగ్జాంపుల్. అంతే కదా. అది I mean we can say public private key is used for the encryption, public key is used for the decrypting. Ante kada, because he is providing use 4 letters of your name and followed by the 4 number digit of your card. So when we press that, the document will be open. Yes or no? Is it clear? Please confirm. If not clear, we will try to see another example. And see, try to relate like this. Any communication which is happening securely, so there may be symmetric encryption, there may be asymmetric encryption must be there. If there is a bank transactions, always, yes, there is some encryption technique. So if you are using different keys, yes, it will be asymmetric, almost, I think. And if you are using the military secured lines, so only one, the receiver side or sender side can receive. The other fellow cannot receive or cannot communicate or cannot listen that because of secured. So because he may use different he is using the key which is generated by the sender side. Yes, please confirm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Just relate the bank transactions. Very simple. So this is about the public key. This one, yeah. Encryption with a private key. Now, this is just a table which we already know. In conventional encryption or symmetric encryption, what are the functionalities and what is the functionalities for security and the public key. So as I already told, the same algorithm with the same key is used for the encryption and decryption in the symmetric, but public key is different. So one algorithm is used for the encryption and decryption with a pair of keys. So encryption 1 key, decryption 1 key, right? Next, so here sender and receiver must share the algorithm as well as the key, but here they should, the pair of keys must be matched. That's it. The sender and receiver must each have one of the matched pair. So it may have public, it may have private. So it should be matched pair of keys only. Again, unmatched keys, it won't work. Yes or no? If you change one letter in the password, gone. That is a matching, right? So only it should match with our name and our credit card pin. Or no, not credit card pin. Last 4 digits, the credit card number. And the need for the security is very simple. Here is the symmetric. The key must be secret. But here only one key must be secret. If it is a private key, if my private key is there, so I should keep securely. Whenever any message comes, I should open. Yes or no? I cannot give to other fellow to pay my credit card bill, etc. Then these two conditions means if we know the algorithm, if we know the ciphertext, if we know the encryption key, but even though we should not be able to decipher the message or determine the key, it should not be possible. Here also same. It must be impossible to decipher a message if no other information is available. If no other information anywhere, it is not possible. But if we know the algorithm and encryption key, but it must be insufficient to determine the other key. So these points or these concepts must be needed for the security in the public key encryption and in the symmetric encryption also. Just, I mean, we should able to see that's it. So no need to, I mean, anyway, we will remember all these points. Yes or no? Now, always remember, I cannot say this is more secure compared to this fellow, this public key encryption. Always remember, the security of the or confidentiality will be based on the length of the key, always, correct? How much secure the encryption will be based on the length of the key and complexity of the algorithm. Complexity of algorithm, correct? Yes or no?
Yes,
Even
sir.
though it's having some advantages or disadvantages, but the main two important things will be the length of the key and the complexity of the algorithm. But we can say here in the symmetric, we will try to do the transposition or substitutions, but here we will see in coming lectures, we will use the mathematical functions. So the complexity will be more in this. Okay, so how, why, etc. we will see when we discuss RSA algorithm or a different type of algorithms. I hope all the points are clear. Any questions? Yes, clear? Shall we proceed? Right, just few minutes. So it is similar to this, but in a somewhat more detail. Suppose public key crypto system, which is providing secrecy or security or confidentiality. This is the we can say block diagram or the process. So as I already told, suppose this is the destination. The destination will generate a pair of keys. One is private key, which is generated by B, public key, which is generated by B. So that pair is going to the encryption side or the source side to do the encryption. So message X, so X is equal to, we can have alphabets, X1, X2, and so on, right? So this is the ciphertext. In the decryption algorithm, it will be used the private key. So that is the reason there is a confidentiality, because the destination only knows the private key. But if the cryptanalyst or the opponent is trying to decrypt the message, so he may use the ciphertext and the public key, because private key will not be known, right? Now he may suppose some message is Apple. If this is only message he is trying to decrypt, so he may get some estimation of that. This is called XCAP, means estimation. So based on the trial and error method or whatever the method he used, so he will try to estimate the message X. But if we want to see the feature message, if to observe or to see the future messages, so based on the ciphertext and public key, he will try to estimate private key. Okay, this is the estimation of messages and the estimation of the private key. This is just a type of attack or cryptanalysis. We know cryptanalysis. So attacking by decrypting or by using some combination. So he will try to decrypt the message or estimate the actual message is like this maybe. And based on the ciphertext and the public key, he will try to estimate the private key. If we know the private key, yes, future messages may be seen, but it may not be that easy. Is it clear how it is providing the secrecy? This is, we can easily remember the mathematical equations. This is very simple, but in future we will get so many different mathematical equations. So encryption of key. Key means public key, PUB. B means destination B. X is the plain text. Decryption means just opposite, key and the ciphertext. Clear, all of you? How it is providing the secrecy in the sense, so the destination only knows the private key. Opposite for the authentication. So the source, previously it was Bob. Bob will generate the pair of keys. One is private, another is public. So private key will be used for the encryption and the public key will be used for the decryption. So PUA, public key generated by the source A. PRA, private key generated by the source A. And here is the same. So here he is estimating the private key which is generated by the source A. So this is the estimation. So this is providing the authentication because the destination B is using the public key of the source A. Okay. Now here two problems are there. Which is not possible here and which is not possible here? Please, anyone? If one is there, one is not possible. Which one is not possible here? Here, authentication is not possible. And here, secrecy is not possible. Correct? Because here, public key is used. If I know the public key, he may try to decrypt the message. So, but when we see the another one, so initially encryption by the private key, then one more encryption by the public key. So initially decryption by the private key, then decryption by the public key. So here it will provide authentication as well as the secrecy. But the drawback will be complexity. So we have to perform 4 times the operation. Okay, that is the only drawback. So 2 times encryption and 2 times decryption. Yes, is it clear to all of you?
Sir.
The complexity of the circuit will increase because the process is very complex and that process we have to perform 4 times. So I hope all the points are clear. So please try to revise all the points. So tomorrow we will discuss first, then I will proceed from for the next concept. It may be applications and what are the requirements for these public key crypto systems, right?
Sir,
Yes, all of you.
in 11th and 12th slide, what's the difference, sir? Like before you said Bob and Alice, no, sir.
Yeah, nothing is difference, but if there is an attack is possible, how they are recovering or how they are estimating, just one block is included, that's it. And it is providing, the different word here is the secrecy or confidentiality. So just explaining actually what happens. Concept wise both are same, no change. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So by saying that, yes, if the secrecy is there, authentication will not be possible. If the authentication is there, secrecy is not possible. By combining this, we can have authentication as well as secrecy, but the complexity will increase because we have to perform 4 times the operation. Yeah, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Right. Remember, I will ask everyone tomorrow all the points. Please try to revise, and I will upload the video also. If you have time, please see one more time. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Right. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.